Most people think you need a fortune to start investing. They are wrong. Today, I am going to show you exactly how to turn your first $1,000 into a wealth-building machine. This is not about getting rich overnight. This is about the cold, hard math of financial freedom. If you follow these specific steps, you will be ahead of 95% of the population. Welcome to Wealth Pulse, where we master the language of money and analyze the strategies of the top 1%. Before we buy a single stock, we must talk about the foundation of your financial fortress. Most people fail because they try to build a skyscraper on a swamp. If you have $1,000, but you also have credit card debt at 20% interest, you are losing money every single day. Paying off that debt is a guaranteed 20% return on your investment. No stock market in the world can guarantee that year after year. So, step 0 is to plug the leaks in your financial boat. Once your high-interest debt is gone, we look at the emergency fund. Having $1,000 as a safety net changes your brain chemistry. You no longer make decisions based on survival fear. You make them based on long-term strategy. This psychological shift is the first real step toward becoming wealthy. Let's discuss the invisible enemy of your wealth: inflation. If you leave your $1,000 under a mattress, you are losing money. Every year, the cost of goods and services rises, meaning your $1,000 buys less bread, less gas, and less housing. Investing is not just about getting rich, it is about protecting your purchasing power. In the last few years, we have seen how inflation can erode the savings of the middle class. By putting your money into assets that grow faster than inflation, you are ensuring that your future self is not left behind. Now, let us talk about the history of the market to understand the 2026 environment. Over the last century, the stock market has survived world wars, pandemics, and economic depressions. Through it all, the trend has been consistently upward for those who stayed patient. For your first 1,000, forget about picking individual stocks. Do not buy Tesla, do not buy Apple, and certainly do not buy the latest meme coin or speculative cryptocurrency. Why? Because you lack diversification and the capital to withstand a single company's volatility. If you put all your money in one stock and it drops 50%, you have lost half your net worth. Instead, we are going to use the strategy of the elite, index funds and ETFs. Specifically, we are looking at the S&P 500, which tracks the performance of the 500 largest and most successful companies in the United States. By buying one share of an ETF like VOO or SPI, you are becoming a fractional owner of a massive economic engine. You have Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and Berkshire Hathaway working for you while you sleep. Historically, this index has returned an average of 10% annually. This is not gambling. This is owning the backbone of the global economy. But how does a simple $1,000 become a fortune? The answer is the eighth wonder of the world: compound interest. Let us look at the data that the banks do not want you to focus on. If you invest $1,000 today and never touch it again, it grows. But if you add just $100 every single month, something magical happens over time. After 30 years, with a 10% return, you are looking at over $220,000. Your total contribution was only $37,000. The rest, over $180,000, is pure profit generated by time and the reinvestment of dividends. To understand this better, let's look at the Rule of 72. This is a simple mental shortcut used by professional investors to estimate how long it takes for an investment to double. You take the number 72 and divide it by your annual rate of return. If the market gives you a 10% return, your money doubles every 7.2 years. This means your 1,000 becomes 2,000, then 4,000, then 8,000, and so on. This exponential growth is how ordinary people become millionaires. But it requires the one thing most people don't have: patience. Let's talk about the concept of risk versus reward. Every investment carries some level of risk. However, the greatest risk of all is taking no risk at all. If you keep your money in a standard savings account earning 0.1% interest, you are mathematically guaranteed to lose purchasing power over time. The stock market involves volatility, which is different from permanent loss. Volatility is the price you pay for admission to the greatest wealth-building machine in history. You must be willing to see your account fluctuate in the short term to achieve massive gains in the long term. We also need to discuss the wealth mindset and the cycle of market emotions. The biggest enemy of your $1,000 is not a market crash. It is your own nervous system. The media thrives on fear because fear sells advertisements. When the news says the market is down, most people panic and sell their assets. They lock in their losses and effectively give their future wealth to the professionals who are waiting to buy. Successful investors do the opposite. They see a market correction as a luxury clearance sale. They buy more when others are afraid. To succeed, you must detach your emotions from the green and red numbers on your phone screen. Think in decades, not in days. Your $1,000 is a financial seed. You do not dig up a seed every morning to see if it is growing. You provide the right environment, you remain consistent, and you allow the natural process of growth to happen. Let us dive deeper into the concept of opportunity cost. Every time you spend $50 on a dinner you do not need, or $100 on clothes that will be out of style in 6 months, you are not just spending that money. You are spending what that money could have become. That $100, invested correctly, could be worth over $1,000 in the future. When you start seeing the world through the lens of opportunity cost, your spending habits change forever. You stop buying liabilities and start buying assets. You start thinking like an owner rather than a consumer. Now, let's analyze the 2026 market landscape. We are seeing a massive shift in technology, with artificial intelligence and renewable energy leading the way. While we recommend index funds for your first 1,000, it's important to know that the S&P 500 is heavily weighted toward these future-proof industries. By owning the index, you are automatically investing in the AI revolution without having to guess which individual company will win the race. This is the smartest way to participate in technological progress while minimizing your downside. Let's talk about the practical side of opening an account. You need a brokerage that has low fees and a good reputation. In the United States, platforms like Vanguard, Fidelity, or Charles Schwab are the gold standard. They offer zero-commission trades and have a long history of stability. When you set up your account, look for something called an automatic investment plan. This allows you to set it and forget it. Every time you get paid, a small portion goes directly into your S&P 500 index fund before you even have a chance to spend it. This is called paying yourself first, and it is the single most important habit for building wealth. In addition to index funds, you should understand the role of dividends. Dividends are a portion of a company's profit that is paid out to shareholders. When you own an index fund, you receive dividends from hundreds of companies. Instead of spending that cash, you should set your account to DRIP, or Dividend Reinvestment Plan. This automatically uses your dividends to buy more shares, which then produce more dividends. This creates a powerful feedback loop that accelerates your journey to financial independence. As you grow your portfolio beyond the first $1,000, you may want to explore other asset classes. Real estate investment trusts, or REITs, allow you to invest in commercial real estate without the headache of being a landlord. Bonds can provide stability to your portfolio during volatile market cycles. And for those with a higher risk tolerance, a small allocation to Bitcoin or Ethereum may provide a hedge against traditional currency devaluation. However, always remember that your foundation must be built on proven, cash-flowing assets. Finally, let us talk about your execution plan for the next 90 days. Once you have invested your first 1,000, your primary goal is to automate your wealth building. Consistency is the bridge between a dream and a reality. In our upcoming videos, We will dive deeper into advanced portfolio construction, tax-advantaged accounts like the Roth IRA, and how to analyze individual sectors once your foundation is solid. We will also explore the psychology of money and how to avoid the common traps that keep the middle class stuck in the rat race. But for now, your job is simple. Start. Do not wait for the perfect market conditions because the perfect moment is a mathematical myth. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. You have the tools, you have the strategy, and now you have the knowledge. If you are ready to take control of your financial destiny and build a life of freedom, hit the subscribe button and join the Wealth Pulse global community. We are here to guide you through every step of this journey. Your future self is counting on the decisions you make today. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next analysis.